back to Ballet Diaries. If you haven't seen any of these videos before, my name is Debbie and I'm basically taking you along with me when I do my ballet, talk about my ballet class and talk about returning to ballet at the age of 30, which when you watch this I won't actually be 30 anymore, I'll be 31. That's scary to think about. Yes, so come with me as I talk about stuff on my way to my ballet class and talk a bit more about the ballet after the class. Go, 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 go. And that is how I drive. So this morning I actually had a singing class, a singing lesson, and it went really well. I say it went well. We're trying to pull the tongue tension out of me, which was instilled in me through learning to be an opera singer. So thanks Rhiannon for that. So with my new singing teacher Steph, we're trying to work on my belt and we're trying to get rid of the tongue tension which is going on at the moment, because I was never taught how to sing with my belt. We did a little bit of Waitress today. We did When He Sees Me for Musical Waitress. I've done a couple of Cerebralis songs with her before, so it's kind of merging the Cerebralis with the musical theatre. Steph actually really likes that song for me because it works in the head voice, and as we start to relax my tongue a bit more, we're finding my mix, which is amazing. I didn't know I had a belt or a mix when I sang opera, but it is there, and apparently it's quite strong when we can get my tongue to just stop messing about. I've got another book with me so that I can read before I go into the lesson, because I usually get there a little bit earlier. And a guy overtakes me when I'm doing 30 in a 30 zone. I wish you could see my face right now. Yeah, I'm doing 30 in a 30 zone and he's overtaken me doing about 50 in a 30 zone. Why are people such assholes? Anyway, I am going to turn off now and I will see you either just before my lesson or after my lesson. So I'll see you in a bit, my lovelies. Hi again. So I've just parked up a bit early, so I thought I'd have another chat. It's really hard to practice ballet at the moment because I just don't have anywhere to practice. I usually practice at the theatre when it's quiet, but I haven't had as many shifts recently. So I kind of go through it a little bit in my head and watching videos. But yeah, I am enjoying ballet though. That's the thing about this hat, it's not easy to tell. At some point I need to get this thing to an Apple shop because the battery keeps dying on me very quick. So there's obviously some sort of weird battery issue going on. Yeah, because I've been charging it in the car on the way here, so it's back up to 70%, but it's losing a lot of battery very quickly at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. I was thinking, are there any apps that, because it's happened since an update, so I don't know if it's just, I don't know if maybe some of the settings on some of my apps have changed slightly, so I've kind of been going through and just double checking they're not using up while my phone's on. I don't think they are, but I'm trying to make my phone and iPad hold out until I go to America, where I might be able to actually get them slightly cheaper, because I know there's not really much difference in the pound and the dollar at the moment, but it's enough to make a difference. Anyway, I'm gonna head over and read a little bit before my lesson. And say it with me, everybody. Future Debbie, you're level 3.
1 hour later.
So I just finished my ballet class. Yeah, so I'm knackered. As usual. But I did actually remember to record the ballet class on my Fitbit, which I usually forget about. Plus, I've got a new Fitbit. I'm not sure if anybody's noticed. It's a different one. The last one I had was the Ultra HR, and this one is an Inspire, I think. Basically, it can record my swimming as well when I go swimming, which there was a brief moment of panic when I took my niece on her swimming lesson, and I was just like, oh crap, it's in the water. It's like, oh wait, it's fine. There's a reason why I left it on. But yes, it's really great that this new Fitbit can go underwater and I can go swim with it. It doesn't go down that far, but it's enough, you know, for just a regular old swim. It's not a diving watch by any means. Yeah, I really like that I can take it underwater because I'm going to be swimming a lot on my holiday. I'm really going to regret not going for a wee before I left the building. Oh well. I definitely feel like I'm picking up on more of the French. I feel like I am. Like the cloches. I kind of think of it like in the sound that it makes, because it's like the sweeping the floor with your foot. She always says, you know you've done good if the bottom of your ballet shoe looks like you have been sweeping the floor of the room. And yeah. I actually need to see if I can wash them. I have to Google whether ballet slippers are machine washable. I must admit though, the bows on my ballet slippers were really digging in today. I was this close to ripping them off. I don't know why I'm becoming more sensitive. I mean, I admit, my OCD is getting worse at the moment, so, take from that what you will. Maybe it's got something to do with that, because I know that as my OCD got worse before, I got really sensitive to labels on clothing, and I was already fairly sensitive to it, but I can feel nearly every single label in my clothes at the moment, and it's just like sensory overload. Because I've kind of held back from talking about mental health on this channel, mainly because I've been going through it recently. But after kind of admitting it out loud to some people at work, I'm feeling a bit more comfortable in what's happening. Basically, I realised that I wasn't coping much. I think I've got a bit of depression at the moment as well, based on what happened in my mental health assessment. But yeah, I've got a form of OCD that's getting worse at the moment, and I'm on a waiting list. By the time you see this, you never know, I might be that little bit closer. I might even be in therapy by that point. It's about CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy. So hopefully we find something that works. Right, enough of the mental health stuff when I'm supposed to be talking about friggin' ballet. This is called the friggin' Ballet Diaries after all. Have you tilted? A little bit. The guy in front of me is one of those creepers, where he's just slowly creeping through a red light. You know what I mean? If you're a creeper, you're annoying. And I don't understand why you do it. It's not necessary, mate. Just appreciate the pauses in life, including red lights. I know what it's like when you just hit a red light after a red light, you're just there going, really? But I just stop. Just appreciate that pause. Sit with your thoughts for a second at a red light and just deal with it. This has become the therapy vlog, I think. But yeah, so we've been doing crushes, we've been doing lots of leg work today. But as in, the arms have become a bit more secondary at this point. I think it's because there probably has been a couple of weeks where not as many people have turned up, so we're trying to ease back into it. But yeah, it's been a good lesson. We've been doing some corner work, which in my brain I wasn't sure if I really knew it, but after finding myself at the front completely by accident, I realised that actually I do know it, and I need to trust myself to get bigger with the movements, and I need to trust myself to get bigger with the arms. But as I said, we were focusing more kind of on the actual leg today, because we are on level 2, so I know I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. There are some fantastic dancers in my group, and I'm just like, oh, will I ever be like that? Because I'm still getting the grace, I'm still getting the balance. I have a feeling that maybe yoga or Pilates might help me more with the core stuff, because it's all the same thing. It's all about those core muscles in trying to get that balance. It's like the balancing on one leg. It's hard work, but I am so glad I'm doing it. I'm so glad that I signed up. I'm so glad that I am actually enjoying it, because there was a point when I was just thinking, with my hip issues, which you all know about at this point if you've been watching Ballet Diaries since the beginning, I've got wonky legs, and there's nothing I can do about that apart from wear insoles. But I can't wear insoles when I'm doing ballet because the slippers don't allow me to, and it's either wear ballet slippers or go barefoot. Hi lovelies. So my storage became full in the car, so I couldn't finish it off in the car. But I just want to say thank you for watching Ballet Diaries. If you want to subscribe, there'll be something on the screen around about now. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I've been Debbie, and I'll see you next week for another video. Mwah.